Chambers Bay.
Today we're here at Chambers Bay in University Place, Washington. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports, set to bring you all the action out on the course. Frank, what can you tell us about this golf course?
First and foremost, Rich is going to be the host of the 2015 US Open, but it's a true links golf course designed by Robert Trent Jones II. Breathtaking views of the Puget Sound, as well as the Olympic Mountains on a clear day.
Frank, you think of links golf, you think of Scotland, the home of golf. Links in the state of Washington?
That's right, and it is a true links too. Wide fairways, you're going to have a little pin run, and you will need a ton of variety of shots around the greens.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
That is green in regulation as the approach shot hits the first green, but he is by no means in for par yet. A lengthy putt coming up. It's a good-looking putt right here.
Oh, get it, get it! Oh,
wow, I can't believe
look
he
at
found
that.
the cup on that one.
Clean up on aisle 5.
Now to the second hole here at Chambers Bay, and Frank, it is not overly long. Where's the trouble here?
Well, 281 yards really to the big long bunker that goes all the way to the green. So as long as you can avoid that, you don't have to hit driver down here, just something that's going to be a little short of that. You're still only going to have 100 yards really, or just over 100 yards in for your second shot. A really good chance too to get off to a good start.
And that's going to stay on the fairway here at the second hole. Frank, what's the best way to access the hole location on this second shot here at the second hole at Chambers Bay?
Well, Rich, it's really set up with a drive. If you can drive it down the right side, you get a better view. Plus, you can avoid that ridge that's in the middle of the green on the left side. If you're coming in from the left side, that bunker on the right, now you realize why they put that there. Because when you've got a skirt to the right of that ridge, that second shot becomes a little more difficult.
Boom.
That drops for another birdie. 2 in a row to start the round. At the third tee now, Frank, and what are we staring at here?
This green is anything other than symmetrical, so be very, very cautious on where the flag is. Anything in the middle of the green you can putt to the corners. Well, if you can call them corners. It's more like ragtails, but beautiful par 3.
Roll back. Oh.
That was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back? Second shot.
It's not like I meant that to happen. Well, if the commentators can shut up for a minute, gives me a chance to try the headset to see if it actually works. Alright, give it a little bit. Oh, nearly.
Now the green has about 10 feet left there to save par. Settles in over the putt.
Get in.
-2 early in the round.
I'll just do one round and then...
Frank, standing here on the fourth tee at Chambers Bay, you can see what this golf course is all about with those dunes on the left and all that sand down on the right. A lot of trouble here.
Yeah, first hole, Rich, really, that bends to the right, but if anything, you want to keep the tee shot down the left side. It's going to give you a better angle to the green. And unlike the 2 previous holes, this fairway slopes to the other direction, to the right.
And he steps up to take this shot from the fairway.
Rich, when you think about it, this course is built for you. You know, you've got a hole called Cape Fair, right? And then there's one called Beached, and then you follow up there with Derailed. This one says Rich Lerner.
Nothing like positive thinking when you step onto a tee. I'm beached, I'm derailed, and I'm in a complete free fall in the middle of my round.
Let's go play.
Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
Nearly.
Almost fell. Just a few inches from dropping.
Sometimes the game just isn't fair.
Did the job right there. Well, Frank, here at the fifth, and I'm not sure about my chances at a hole that's called free fall. I mean, are you kidding?
Well, should be free fall for you, that's for sure, and free fall for a lot of people playing it today. Hole looks straight away, but you'll see it starts to pinch in, that fairway, that is, by bunkers left and right.
And knew it right away. Picked up the tee, didn't even look at it. We can see it. It's perfect. Right down the middle of the fairway. This is a good-looking shot.
Oh, get it, get it. Oh, look at that.
Oh, can you believe that, too? I mean, could have hit the flag
Look
and bounced
at
away
that.
instead, straight in. Amazing shot, and really deserves it.
Can you get any better than that?
Getting set to hit the tee shot here at the 6th at Chambers Bay. Frank,
Don't
where are you
answer
looking
that.
to land the ball off the tee here?
There's a nice dune down that left side that sort of gives you a good line that you can work the ball off here. But remember, this is a links golf course, so you don't try and fight Mother Nature because she'll always win. So just anything down the left, let that ball sort of kick its way back towards the middle of the fairway. A lengthy par 4, though, at 495.
Can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline.
Almost. Wow.
Just when you think you're going to make birdie, now
Misjudged that a
you have to
little.
really concentrate on this and at least make par.
Good solid
Yeah,
work
dropping
right
the
there,
par.
and stays at 4 under. On the 7th tee now, it is over 500 yards from the back tee.
Yeah, this is called humpback, and you can see why there's all those mounds and undulations between you and the hole, plus all that amazing bunkering down the right side. All to be avoided, really. If you can do that, then you get a decent look at this green. But yeah, you've mentioned it, 500 plus yards. It's going to play longer than that uphill.
And from that position, a good chance to get at this hole location at number 7. Frank, no reason here to think we're going to see anything other than another good shot.
Yeah, in a great flow, and golf like this looks easy.
Let's give you a bit of extra club. Go on, get on the green, get on the green. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Look at that.
And it generates some momentum here at
to
the
the
7th
stop.
hole. This
Nicely
for
by
birdie.
the flag. Stick
This
it in the
one
hole
just
for birdie.
requires a little bit of focus. Playing some outstanding
Elbow.
golf right now. That's another birdie and 5 under par. Now to the 8th and a long par 5, Frank.
Fortunately, there's no bunkers, just the dunes either side. The hole looks a little narrow off the tee, but get down there, you're going to realize that's a fairly generous fairway. There's a little bit of mounding in this green, too, that actually slopes it back towards the player. So use that to your advantage.
Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is. Yeah, Rich, the reason why the best players enjoy stroke play so much is that every single shot's going to count. And you can't get away with anything in stroke play.
You have to manage your game, and you have to manage your emotions as well, because it can get away from you in a hurry.
Right by the green.
Frank, the approach shot here at the 8th, and what's a player looking at?
Well, you've got no bunkers really to worry about, but obviously a lot of undulation. You can see there that if you use the contours, that ball's
Oh,
going to
hit
kick
the
around
flag
a little
stick.
bit. Relatively narrow.
Nearly
but
got
this
that.
is not a problem. You can go in here low or high.
Just a couple of feet.
Let's give it a bit to the side, just so it doesn't
Nicely
roll
pulled.
away.
4th birdie of the day. Frank, the 9th hole is called Olympus. Feels as though Russell Crowe should be standing on the tee, starring in some sort of a movie about the Greek gods.
I knew you'd go like Titans in that down there. But this golf course is for the mere mortals, Rich. This isn't for the Greek gods and the Titans of the world. They might think they are, but this is for you and me. This is for everybody. 36 handicappers. We can all play here.
Oh, misjudged
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Pretty good shot right there.
Went a bit further than I'd like, but should be able to sink this. Oh, boy.
So
Oh,
close.
crikey.
You can see the golfer is just boiling right now after that miss. And a drop shot here at the 9th.
Well, I can make it back.
Just an amazing on to the back 9 here at Chambers Bay in the state of Washington. I'm Rich Lerner alongside my friend and colleague Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. Frank, what's the 10th hole all about?
Dunes left and right, hence the name high dunes. Obviously split the fairway there. But one of the factors of true links golf is you normally get to putt in the calm. The dunes protect this green from all the wind, so a relatively flat putting surface.
In the fairway here at the 10th, nice way to start off the back nine.
A little bit this way to compensate for the wind, and off we go.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. These putts keep the round together.
About there, maybe. Oh, nearly.
Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
Has it for par. Stays at -5. Now on to the 11th, and Frank, we are looking at a long par 4 in front of us.
We are indeed, and it's called shadows. But there is love in the shadows here. Hit it over that dune down there in the middle of the fairway. If you can get it there around the 300-plus yard mark, then the hole obviously starts to get a little easier. That second shot, you'd like to hit a little bit of a cut in here. But there's 2 levels to this green, so make sure you're on the right level where that flag is.
Oh, my goodness. He pumped it, he thumped it, he jumped it. What a drive.
Bring it short a bit because the wind's acting on it. I thought we were going to hit the flag
He's
stick
knocked
then.
it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. This is a long putt. Really, the key is the speed. If it drops, that's a bonus.
Right, yeah, I thought it aimed me over here. I'll look about right. I'll have a go. Nowhere near.
That's a head scratcher. No other way to put it. That close to the
Nowhere
green
near.
and misses it badly to the right.
Is it worth doing a chip? It's probably worth doing a chip. There we go.
And it is in.
Saves the par.
Amazing.
The 12th here at Chambers Bay is known as the Narrows. What's the play here, Frank?
2, really. You could just sort of iron it down there, have a little wedge or a pitch in there with no sweat whatsoever. Or, if you want to have a little bit of fun, if you can drive it over that bunker that's just short left of this green, and you might just putt for an eagle.
Crucial eagle attempt on the way.
Yeah, but I'm not going to get it.
Pretty good all day from this distance.
Well, it's
just trying to
like
take
a
care
valley.
of business.
It looks pretty straight. Once it gives me my putting line. I don't think it's going to give me one. My dial said no put available or something. Yeah, put read not found. Oh man,
It's tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
really thought we were going to get that. Just burn the edge.
Now that is a shot that will be replayed over and over.
Oh well, got birdie.
Now at the 13th hole here at Chambers Bay, and Frank, this one bends to the right, par 4.
It doesn't mean that you have to cut it or move the ball in that direction. Ideally, really, anything down the left side of the fairway would be well suited for this hole. There is a central bunker that sort of protects the front middle of this green. You can go in left of that or right of that, but this is a beefy par 4. 4 on the card, and you are not losing ground.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. This shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards.
Should be safely on deck.
Nice bit of roll.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. And this will be a 5-foot putt here.
Oh, I thought it wasn't going to go in then.
7 under par. Frank, this is the 5th par 4 in a row, and they're not easy. This one here at 14, really a daunting tee shot.
It is. That's why it's called Cape Fair. A true Cape hole in golf, Rich, is when you've got to decide how much you want to bite off when you hit across a slight dogleg. And this one, really, you're going to be rewarded the further left you can go. There is one little bunker in the middle of the fairway that you have to avoid. That's going to be 320 or so yards off the tee. This hole, 546 yards, you're going to see a variety of second shots, or the length of second shots here, determined purely by the bravery of the tee shot.
Oh, that thing's all right.
Midway through this back 9, could use this birdie here at the 14th. And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy.
It looks pretty straight, but you never know in this game.
Almost fell, just a few inches from dropping.
Sometimes the game just isn't fair.
Did the job right there. Frank, normally on a golf course, you don't want to spend too much time in the trees, with the trees, around the trees. But part of me wants to go up and hug this tree because he's all alone. It's the only tree on the whole golf course.
Well, I know you're a tree hugger, Richard. Nobody's hugging that tree. They're just trying to make 3.
Give me
Yet
a
again, he has hit it off the tee and into the bunker. Great knees, great hands in this shot.
Yeah, touch. You have to have that feel. You have something between the ball and the club face, so it's a different feel, but you also have to have imagination.
And getting ready for the putt. Struggling a bit with the flat stick, and a drop shot here at the 15th hole. Well, too bad. He gives one back. Getting set to take on the finishing holes here at Chambers Bay. How do you do it in the right way, Frank?
Well, when you look down this fairway, obviously everything slopes left to right. That makes this hole actually play a little bit more of a dogleg to the right, even though it doesn't look it. And then, of course, that green up ahead, it's like a tabletop. So precision here is absolutely paramount.
It's nice to roll in a 25-footer now and then. Those feel good. But still, there's nothing like hitting that perfect tee ball. Long and straight.
Yeah, you can puff out your chest, last to play, the advantage, hole shorter. Basically, the list goes on.
You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline.
Oh, so close. Just a tap in from there. Needs this for par. Good round going at 6 under.
Penultimate hole. Not looking bad.
Frank, you don't need just a caddy out here at Chambers Bay. Seems like you need a sports psychologist. You start thinking about the names of these holes. Beached at 16, and what's 17 called?
Derailed. And you can see why, too. That green's perched up there. If you've got the round going in the wrong direction, this is not a hole to start on. So if you've got a run going, it's just a good tee shot that lands around the front there. And you just take a 3 here. This is not a time to be a hero.
That will be a great look at birdie. Now to 7 under par. Now to the 18th hole. Frank, everyone wants to finish in style.
Yeah, the home hole here, once again, you head back to just a wonderful view, and you realize that Chambers Bay was designed as a walk-in golf course, and it was designed to have fun and test every department of your game. 18 will do that. It probably gives you more trouble on both sides of the hole than any other hole on the golf course.
That's an absolute tracer right there. In the fairway and well over 320 yards.
This is definitely not going down the fairway.
It doesn't look good. I think it's going to be in the deep rough.
No, it's not.
You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish. But, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either.
A good putt redeems all.
Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner for EA Sports. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye for now.
So there's my scorecard. Couple of bogeys, but I got that lucky eagle on the 5th hole. So, pretty good. So hopefully this might work alright, and I will look to do some more streams in the future. So take care.